This painting is called To a Penny. Hi guys, Deirdre here, All Things Art and Books. How you doing? Well, I got the Sparrow painting finished, and you'll see from the description that I have called this painting To a Penny. And this refers to another Bible verse, Matthew 10 verse 29, where Jesus says that are not 2 sparrows bought 2 for a penny, and yet not one of those falls to the ground without the Father knowing about it. And then he goes on to say about how we are worth more than many sparrows. And this is often used to show how much God cares for us, which is amazing. But I also think it shows just how much he cares for his creation, for the animals, for the creatures of the air. And it shows how much he cares for even the humblest little sparrow. So what follows now is the time lapse for the rest of the painting, and I hope you enjoy it. So here I'm just getting everything really dark on the left hand sparrow's head because I'm going to be adding lighter colours on top of it, and I'm just gradually building up the tones and adding some feather detail with very, very different shades of blue that's in that particular breed of sparrows feathers. And I'm just building layer upon layer of blue, working on the beak now and just jumping around a little bit. Adding some even lighter shades of blue on top of the blue underneath, and that's how you start to get that three-dimensional look, is just adding gradual lighter layers on top of lighter layers on top of lighter layers. Doing the same here on the actual back of the bird, adding different shades of browns and oranges, and also defining the actual feather shapes here as well. Adding even more detail to the right hand sparrow now, just adding a few more wee details to just make it even more three-dimensional. Here I'm adding a highlight to that branch. It's a very stark highlight at this part. I will be glazing more colours over the top of it, but I just wanted to get that where the light is hitting it from the right hand side. Now I'm starting to put some very, very loose splodges really around the edges to indicate some foliage and plants and colours. And again, I started with dark, adding a wee bit lighter, and then a wee bit lighter on top of that, and a few splashes. More colour, putting the lightest colours towards the birds, because that's where the light from the right hand side would be hitting those branches, and keeping the darker bits more towards the edges. I've also taken some very, very dark colour there and added some branches through the splodges that I've made to indicate the branches through. It makes it more look like a tree or a bush or whatever, and just a few wee branches here and there to, yeah, silhouette it against the light. I think looks quite nice. Here I'm lightening up the bird in flight's wing. It wasn't quite light enough just on the underside of that wing, and just lightening that up again and darkening the tip of it. Left hand bird, I'm just adding more detail, adding more lighter tones on top of what's there, but still leaving enough space in between that you can see the colours underneath, and that's what it'll make it look real looking. So glazing some colours over the top of this painting now, thinning the paint down with a glazing medium so that whenever you put the glazing medium and the paint on, the underneath colours shine through and gives your painting so much depth with this. So you're just glazing colours on top of colours on top of colours, and I really love the effect you get doing this. You can see there they've already glazed some yellow sunbeams, and I'm just about to go over that with zinc white and pulling out some highlights in the sunbeams. There you go. And it is perfect for this because zinc white is translucent rather than the titanium white, so perfect for this. And that is it for this one. See you next week.